Welcome back to another episode of the Unfair Advantage Podcast. I'm your host, Coach Frisby, here with my partner and co-host, owner to excel, Coach Smith. And today, guys, we got a special guest, man, and this one's very personal. It's one of our own hometown. I'm going to tell you a little background about him. So he was a three-sport athlete in high school. He had a stellar career at the University of Richmond in football, and now he's taking his football talent overseas to Germany. Guys, I'm telling you, it's special to have him here in the building with us today. Welcome to the show, my man, Aaron Banks, man.
Appreciate you, man.
What's
Thank
going
you for
on?
having
What's
me.
going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Nice to be back on this side, man.
What you think? What you think, man? That's your man.
That's my guy,
Let's talk
man.
to-
Hey, we played the same middle school team.
That's
And
right.
we battled it out at high school.
Yeah.
Came back in Richmond.
Yeah.
Man, I knew you for a while, man. Wow, that's my
Long
dog
time,
right there,
bro.
man.
I remember seeing. Actually, I don't even know if you remember. I think I remember you playing travel basketball in West Virginia.
yup.
I don't think we really knew each other then, but we were really young. I remember seeing you hoop. It's been
Yeah,
a long
man.
time.
All the way to college teammates.
You said who?
Yeah.
I don't know
Exactly.
about Savon hooping.
Man,
Yeah,
you
did.
always do that. You might be my biggest hater, man. You might be. Come on.
Hey, no, that's real though. I know y'all have a lot of history. Y'all played in school. Being a football fan locally, it was really good to watch you two, showcase y'all's talents and compete. Can y'all share a little bit with the viewers, what that was like a little bit, back in high school, y'all competing, going back and forth, and who actually won?
Hey, man, I'll let you. Let me get this off. I'll let you go, man. We are big rivals here locally at Winchester, man. But I think out of the 3 or 4 years, I think only one time, man.
Exactly.
Hey, yo, Sharando, they like that, man.
That's right. Yeah, I ain't gotta say too much.
Oh, man.
I
I'll get it to
don't
him.
want to rub it in. He know what it is.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
Hey.
Out of 4 years, they got themselves their one win. We was heartbroken.
Hey, man, but it was good watching y'all though. But what we want to do, Aaron, though, before we set you up, let's give our viewers a little bit of background about you. I'm going to talk about some of your stats. Let them know who we got in the building today. So for Aaron, I'm going to tell you this. So Aaron, over 54 games in college with Richmond, you had 202 tackles. You had 8 interceptions. You had 3 pick six, and I'd seen the one on national TV against Michigan State, also the one against Virginia Tech. He had 27 passes defended. He had 2 forced fumbles and 3 recoveries. That's consistency. That's production. And that's the unfair advantage, man. And that's why we appreciate having you on the show today, man, for real.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
Great career, man. Great job, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I witnessed it all, man. I witnessed it all. I played on the offensive side, but that defense was crazy, so
It was crazy.
definitely.
So let's dive right into it, A. For our viewers out there, AB trained back when he was young with us here at FAST. We want to take it all the way back to then, a little bit of that, touching base on that. Just some of your background. Why did you choose, because you was so good in all 3 sports in high school, why did you choose football, and what your recruiting process was like? So can you start with that?
Yeah, so I would say a long time ago back in the day, I was trying to get into it, trying to really get after it. Obviously, I started out as a hooper first. Then the other sports came, hooping, baseball. Football was really my third love.
Wow.
So when I was younger, I tried to start lifting a little bit, wanted to work out. So then that's when I found you.
I know
what
you,
I'm saying?
your family,
So,
yes, sir.
Working out at Mount Carmel in the lab, the little side
Hey,
gym.
we come a long way, man.
That's
Come a
right.
long way.
Man, you started there.
That's where I started, man.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Yeah, man, and no AC in there. Just remember going in like a little shoebox,
Oh, man.
lifting with Nazi and Trammell,
Yup.
and they were always stronger than me.
That's
And
real.
I remember that was like discouraging for me. I remember
real.
going in, and they moving weight, and I can't touch that weight.
That's
and
real.
I got tired of having to take the weights off, and that's really what kind of
My
got me.
man said he got
scared.
tired of taking the weights off. Yo, that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
real.
that
man.
motivates you, though.
It
You know what I'm
did,
saying?
it
You see
did.
that?
But that's where it all started, to be honest. And then from there, obviously, kept working out as I grew up. My fault. Eventually, basketball and football became my favorites. Baseball.
Like in high school and stuff, like when you was the
High school
decision.
dwindled away. So I was younger. Baseball was number 2. Basketball was first. AAU travel basketball.
Okay.
Do that, and then baseball came into play. Ended up playing Little League World Series when I was like 10.
I remember that.
So that was cool here
Yep.
in hometown.
Yep.
It was
National
nice.
TV. Yep.
Yep. And then football, I never really got into like that. It was just something I did, something I was pretty good at.
That's what athletes do, man. So
No,
they
yeah,
can just pick and
definitely.
choose where they want to play, right?
Exactly. What moment were you like, man, I got to go with football? Is it just because you were getting recruited heavily in football, or?
Yeah, so the decision for football didn't come until, I want to say, honestly, probably my sophomore year.
Okay.
It got down to the point where it's like, you're probably not tall enough for basketball.
Okay. No, that's real.
6 foot, you're probably not tall enough for basketball. You might want to chill out on that a little bit. Like, I was good, but realistically, I had to evaluate myself and be honest in the mirror.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at myself like basketball is probably not your scholarship. Baseball, after my freshman year, I got pulled up to varsity, and it was cool, but probably not your scholarship.
Yeah.
So when it came down to it, sophomore year, I was like, I'm going to put everything into football because I got pulled up in football to varsity. But that did something to me, like feeling that moment like of running out with Sharando football. And I got all these older dudes and like that fire that was just lit under me running out. I was like, football is the sport.
So sophomore year, really?
Probably sophomore year of high school is when I decided.
So that year, did you start your sophomore year at Sharando or no?
So sophomore year, I was behind my boy Joey. Joey goes out with an ACL injury. I go in first play and score a touchdown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then he ended up staying out, and then from there on, I played every snap.
So after you scored that touchdown, you were like, man, I belong here. You know, this is a sport that I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I always played defense anyways. So I was playing at cornerback, but offense didn't come until later. That was always secondary.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. I didn't know which one you started with first because I remember when we was playing in middle school, he was the quarterback.
Oh,
he
wow.
was cooking. Yeah, he was cooking, man.
That's right.
We was cooking. Our team was crazy. But, yeah, I just wanted to figure that out just because I thought, you know, me, an offensive guy, I'm like, man, what drew you away from that side, you know?
I realized once I got to high school, there's a lot more that comes into play. A lot more politics, a lot more the type of guy that they want to fit the system.
Yeah.
For me, I felt like I could take my talents my talents somewhere else on the field, and I was just as fine with getting the rock as I was as throwing it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like I don't got to play quarterback. I'm fast enough. You throw me the ball, I can score this way too.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with getting it that way.
Nah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So that confidence came. So you said sophomore year when you got that opportunity to play.
Yeah.
So from there, like, what was that like going forward? So, like, now you kind of found your role on the team that you can contribute. What was your workout process like from there? Was you still, like, did you hit it hard right away, or was you really just focusing on football and just being an athlete? You know what I mean? Because sometimes we all just get in there and we're just athletes and we think it's easy this way. Or when did that time turn on to where, you know, I had to change my body? You know, I really need to take this serious if football is what I want to do.
Yeah. I would say junior year.
Okay.
Probably when it really started, because junior year was the first year. Started both sides of the ball. Going into my junior year, I was kind of becoming that guy. People kind of knew me a little bit.
Yeah.
So, that was the first time I really started working out on the field on my own, doing things I needed to do, wanting to gain weight, wanting to work out.
That's real.
Pushing myself in morning workouts.
There we go.
6 a.m.s.
Yeah.
Trying to be first when we're running in summer
There we
workouts,
go.
things like that.
Yeah.
When you do that, did you do that same time? What age? What grade?
Man, that started in middle school, man. Don't look. You see, my biggest hater, man. I'm telling you. He said.
I knew he was gonna do something extra, and I thought he was gonna say preschool, but anyway.
Really, when I started playing ball, man, when I really started playing football at 5, man, I was activated from there.
Nah, that's real though. But maybe let's transition now. Let's talk about some adversity, man. Like, as you know, being an athlete, and I mean, you can share some of your personal stuff as well. A specific situation, getting injured. Yeah. How did you deal with that? Or how did you deal with any type of adversities, like being recruited? Was that an easy process for you? Was you irritated with that process? Knowing that you're talented, but knowing coming out of Winchester is really hard to get that exposure. So what were some of the difficulties that you had? Because we could talk about all the good stuff, but can you share with our viewers like some of the bad things that you experienced?
I definitely want to hear the recruiting process, man, too, just because I feel like we went to the same school. I feel like ours was different, so I feel like that'll be good for the listeners to really understand. Not everybody's direction is the same. You know,
So for me, what I say, adversity, I would say probably, like you say, junior year, I'm not really getting any looks. That's when I first started going down the path of, like, how do you get a scholarship?
Yeah.
Like around here, it's not really heard of.
Our viewers want to hear that because these kids all struggle with that. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we only got a couple guys who are really getting scholarships, especially Division I scholarships. Everybody's getting the CNUs and things like that, the Bridgewater, but who's going Division I? So probably like my junior year, started to really think about that, try and figure out what's the steps we can take to make that happen. So that's when I started going to camps. I went to like ODU camp.
Okay.
Well, ODU brings like 6 or I want to say
Like a
maybe
satellite
like,
camp.
Satellite camp, yeah.
maybe like 10 different
10
D1
plus, yeah.
schools, right? So going there, it was good for me because that's the first time my times got good. So I ran like I want to say a 4 or 5, I think. That's when I first got exactly. Yeah, it's him.
Nah, I'm waiting.
Hey,
Usually,
hey, it was 4 or 5.
I looked at him because he was like, "What'd you run in high school?"
Nah, I trust Aaron, man. I work with Aaron. Aaron got speed.
It was hand time, but
Yeah.
they put it on that paper.
Yeah.
So that really helped me out a lot. But it also opened my eyes to how difficult it is to get recruited. You go to a camp like that, and you just got all these players that the coaches are going to talk to, and you're not one of those guys. So I'm looking around, and I'm like, man, like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting here like, y'all don't even want me to be here.
It's a reality.
But at the same time, with that, like, all the numbers I put up, that camp helped me out more than I even knew. So I took something positive from it and building from there, then going to William and Mary, and then going to Richmond football camp. Like Richmond was obviously my main goal. I always wanted to go there. Can't tell you why.
Yeah, it's
I
real.
was going to ask that, man.
Somehow it ended up at the top. I don't know.
No, it's real.
I set my eyes on it, and I was like, Richmond's the school I want a scholarship from. So all these other camps just helped me build up for the Richmond camp. So by the time I got to the Richmond camp, I was ready to go.
That's good.
Locked up in one-on-ones, did my thing. Obviously, it was a different route, though. I wasn't one of those early signees. I was a guy who they offered, I want to say, late in my senior year, because I was trying to get one before my senior year, thinking, because I thought that's how they do it. They give you a scholarship.
Yeah.
You get the shine, then you
That's
play
how
your whole
everybody thinks
season.
it is, yeah.
Exactly, but that ain't how it was at all.
That's real.
So I'm playing every game, hoping that they give me a scholarship, hoping I'm doing just enough that they're going to call me and be like, all right, we decided to give you one. So finally, towards the end of high school season, I get one. But since I'm a late signee, that's where all the politics come into play. You got to sign. They're not giving you all this time to sit here and balance your options.
Yeah.
So I was talking to William and Mary at the same time, but I couldn't tell them that I'm talking to William and Mary at the same time.
Yeah.
So coaches hit me up like, "What you waiting on? Why ain't you committing? Like, why ain't you coming?"
Yeah, it's a big
And I'm
decision,
like,
though.
I can't tell them, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to see what else is out there for me. Like, I want to know if these other schools are also interested. But obviously, they ended up giving me the sign.
It's real.
In like 2 weeks.
And that's the thing, man. Yeah, not to cut you off, but
No,
like,
you good.
especially with like colleges like that, you were hoping and before the season to get that offer, and then that the season goes on, you get in the playoffs, end of the season's there, and then the pressure hits. And that's when they're sitting there, sign, commit. But then now your options are like, okay, now I want to go to William Mary and these other schools. It's like, now you don't have that time. That's what people don't understand, especially if it's your senior year, you don't got the offer yet.
Yeah.
That time starts slipping away. You got to commit as early as possible. So
Exactly.
definitely.
So with that, though, what advice would you give? Because everybody can't go to a camp and probably put those measurables up that you did. What would you recommend to a kid that does have aspirations of playing Division I? Does he need to really focus on that explosive side? Is that what he needs to do? Did you see any kids that showcase football talent and not the explosive side, or do you think you had to have a combination of both to play at that level?
I would say you probably need to work on pure athleticism to begin with, explosiveness, a lot of things.
To give you a chance.
Exactly. A lot of things I've learned is a change of speeds. When
Yeah.
coaches turn on the film, they want to see a change of speed. You may not run that 4.4 on film, on camera. It might be like, dang. But if you show that you got a burst, like your first step in the ground is explosive, is crazy, that's going to make the coach go, ooh, he might be.
Yeah.
The number might not say
Yeah.
run a 4.5 or a 4.4.
He can make plays, though.
But
That's-
that film
yeah,
say
yeah.
when his first
Yeah.
foot get in the ground and he decide where he want to go, he gone. So
Definitely,
think?
and that's the thing too. I agree with that. And the film is probably the biggest part. You know, of course, the numbers and everything are great, but if you're not creating separation for me, offensive side on a long run, you're not getting away. You're just staying there. That's what they look at.
So that's the same advice you would give kids to, like right now in high school, because since y'all both I mean, to be honest, not too many people in this area play Division I football. Right. So the two of you guys are setting here. So for our viewers that are out there that that want to do this and the options aren't really, hasn't been significant over the years, what advice would you give them though? Besides becoming more explosive, is the camps a good thing? Should they send letters to coaches? Should they email coaches? How much should their parents be involved? Like what is it?
I mean, honestly, man, with my process going through it, I was doing everything. I was every camp. I try to go to a camp every week. I feel like that's the best, especially the ODU camp. I think I went to that 3 weekends in a row just because there were so many different schools there. And I feel like most of the time, kids these days, especially from this area, you got to have the numbers. You got to have the numbers.
You can bring it up.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
You got to have the numbers. You got to be able to, be all region, all area, all state. And then from that, you got to be able to have, at least some type of, 40. You can't be average with that. You got to be slightly above average. So put your head down, lock in, and grind away, man. Just grind away, try to get the stats, try to be the best in the area, the best on the team. And that's the only way I could say it,
Well, I think, me being a sports performance coach and training the athletic side, that part, I think it's misunderstood. A lot of people are guided and directed about the skill development, and that is a part of it. But I think the athleticism makes the skill development easier. Yeah. I think you should have ball skills and stuff like that. But I just don't think the people are told the right information because you're participating in football. That's what you're playing when you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and those coaches are going to keep telling you to keep playing football. Yep. But the athleticism, the problem that we're having, it can be developed. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times it's not introduced to our kids in time. And the ones that do happen to make it are just guys that are, not saying y'all don't work, but are like genetically gifted. Right. But if we can get that information to maybe some kids a little earlier to say, hey, let's make this a priority as well, I think the combination of both will give them a better chance.
Yeah, definitely. I think a thing with the colleges, man, when they're recruiting, they're looking for, how much work do they have to put into you when you get there? Yeah. They got to start from, ground up. You're probably not going to get that offer. They're looking for guys who
come in established a little bit prepared.
Kind of, got an idea of you could play ball for sure, but now on the film, how do you, what is it? Just your efficiency, your energy to the ball when you're not around,
Yep.
Like effort to the ball when you're not there. Somebody's making a play downfield, or you want to stop. It's those little things that they look for because they don't want to sit there and teach effort.
That's true.
Exactly. So being able to, like you said, with the the athletic ability along with effort, I feel like that's how you jump off the screen for some coaches.
For sure. Along with that, there's lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like as you're saying, kids starting too late. Getting in the gym, working out.
Yeah.
So that lifestyle going to give you that edge.
That's real.
Come in, work out, get it in, force yourself to work out more than the average Joe. And you can look at a coach, and that's something that you can market yourself off of. Like, I am training every day. Like,
that's real.
Coach coming to school asking about you, and your head coach knows that you working out every single day. That might help you just a little bit more than that other player who they ask the coach about him, and coach is like, I don't know what he do in his free time.
Yeah.
But then they look at you and he like, I know he go to fast. I know he train. I know he's
always doing something.
He out on the field doing things. So yeah.
Definitely.
Wow. Sure. That takes me right to y'all's time in Richmond. So listen, I know y'all both was at Richmond. And I know y'all both got two different type of stories. I want you to share one of your most tested moments. When you had to scrape and fight. How to get on the field. Because we all know what that's like. How did you deal with that? How did you overcome that? And then what was the workouts and the training like? How was that different from high school to college?
All right, so my most tested moment.
Yeah.
I'd say when I first stepped on the campus, I'd say those first workouts.
Because we always be ready to quit. Some of us in college. But you can share. Go ahead and share it.
Hey, I was ready to be
done with it. Go ahead and share it before air. But yeah.
I don't know about quitting, but I was definitely tested. I say, so I have a memorable moment of, at least in my mind, that reminded me of how much I was tested.
Yeah.
I'm in the weight room. Mind you, I go to college. I'm a $155. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. D1, buck 55.
Yeah.
I'm the smallest dude in the room. So
It made you look big, huh?
Swole.
bro, you was not. How much you weigh?
I think I was like 180, man.
Yeah.
180. Going into college? You went faster than me though.
Mm.
You went, no.
No, look at that.
Hey, now you sound like him, man. Go ahead with your story.
You in between
Go
us,
ahead.
right?
But nah. So we were in the weight room, and obviously I'm a freshman. These dudes, these seasoned vets, they don't care, bro. They don't care who you is. Obviously you're a nobody to them. So I get in there and I'm bench pressing. I think I got 135 on there. I'm bench pressing weak. I go up. I might have went up to 185.
Yeah.
Man, this dude, lineman, come over to me. Move that weight. Quit being up. And cussing at me. I'm like, yo, like, come on, bruh.
Intimidating, huh?
He wasn't ready for that.
Man,
Yeah.
I lost it. I got hot. I got in his face. I'm like, yo, back up. And then he respected me for it, but it was like in that moment, I was like, man.
He was calling you out.
And he tested me for real because
Yeah.
I'm like, man, maybe I'm not built for this. Like, I'm in here. I ain't even moving weight. I'm the smallest guy. Obviously, I knew I had everything to play ball.
Yeah.
But outside of ball, it's like I was behind that curve when it came to lifting and things like that.
That's real.
'cause I was more worried about athleticism.
Right. And
And
what
I
you did on the field.
Yeah, that's real.
Exactly.
Performance.
Exactly. So
And
that's
that's
definitely a big test for me.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing, too.
You got
know,
one?
Man,
Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to cut you off, but go ahead. Go
Bro,
ahead.
hey, there you go, man.
Nah, I'm saying, did you ever test it?
No, yeah,
I
I
know you
mean-
shared your before you talked about your injuries and stuff, but I'm talking about like a time where you was on the field, you know,
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
and you was tested there.
No, yeah, first practice, man. First practice, we had a running back coach. He was a cool dude, man, but he was hard on you. He was goofy once you got into the film room. And
Yeah.
we did film before practice, so I'm like, oh, this coach cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the type of vibe that he's giving off. And then we get to the football field, that's when he snaps, you know? And coming from high school going to college, I would transition from being a slot receiver to a running back. So a lot of this stuff is new to me, all right? It's kind of new to me. So we get on the field and we start doing drills. We're going drill after drill because it's camp. It's camp. So I'm tired once we get out there through the warm-up. I'm like, all right, now we're going to get a little break. One shot of water. That's when I'm like, okay, that's it. You know, because in high school, man, look, I was sitting on the side, sitting on the side, chilling. So it was a shock to me. And then the first drill, he made me go first. And they tried to explain it to me, but he wasn't the best at explaining it. So I'm doing the drill all wrong. He sits there, sends me around the football field because I did the drill wrong the first time. After that, I was like, man, I hate this, man. I said, hey, look, I hate this. And then, look, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this, man. I was already done with it. After I had to run the field, everybody's looking at me, and I'm like, man, ain't no way. You got to think, too, I didn't have a scholarship yet.
Yeah.
I was a walk-on, so like, oh, they're looking at me like, this guy's trash, you know? But I had guys who were there, like AB, we had IB who was there, and they kind of gave me a little, like, prep me for it, how it can change just from where we're from in this area.
No, that's real.
I think that was my biggest shock, man, just the way that the coaches treated you, especially being a walk-on coming on, man. I thought I was trash at first until I got the rock in my hands. It was over with. I got the rock in my hands. It was over with. Man.
All right, Barry Sanders. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
hey.
It was over with.
Yeah, little Barry.
I might not have known the plays fully, but if I knew the play, it's a wrap.
No, both of you guys, like I said, I followed both of you guys in school, and Aaron, I did touch base on some of your stats. Let's relive two of your big interceptions, like the Virginia Tech, the Michigan State. How was that? Did life change after that? How did they treat you in campus? Like, what was different? Like, I'm just being, and we'll get to. I know you had your little touchdown against Tech too. You know, I'll get there. But go ahead, AB.
Nah, you ain't got to get there.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah. So the first one came against Tech. That was 2022, I want to say. So a lot of people don't know. This is a game that I found out that we were playing Tech, I want to say probably my sophomore year or something like that. They send out the plans for the future years of playing the team. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, UVA, I don't really care about UVA. Virginia Tech, I'm like, Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
So, like, that is, like, sketched in the notepad. Like, bro, we play Virginia Tech this year, and I'm going to be here.
There you go.
This is a game that I look forward to, like,
There
my
you go.
whole career, bro. So, yeah, the hype was unbelievable.
I can imagine.
But then just skipping to the play itself, it was exactly as we drew it up in practice.
Wow.
which was beautiful. He ran the exact route that we was expecting.
Wow.
Also, another thing that people don't understand, like, if you've never experienced it, these FBS games, like, there's a feeling that you don't get nowhere else. Like, when you step on the field, like, I'm sure Savon feel the same way, but,
Yeah.
like, FCS guys like us, we step out on the field in our stadium, there may not be many fans. It may feel like a scrimmage. But you go to FBS and you on that nice grass
Yeah.
and all them fans,
Dude, it's
you
crazy.
feel like you belong.
There
Like,
you go.
It almost enhances you. So already going into the game, I felt good. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't really stressing. I had a couple tackles leading up to the pick, so, like, I was warm. I was ready to go. But,
I
yeah,
love it.
when I got the pick, bro, it just felt great. Just as it drew it up.
So what did you read? What did you read on that play?
He ran a what he run? I think he ran a post. I want to say it was like a post corner.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was it might have just been a deep sail, to be honest. But he liked to give a little bit of shimmy up top.
Okay.
Which we drew it up in practice. He was gonna stem me inside and break out.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm inside live. He gives me the inside stem. I don't bite on it. I fake with him, make him seem like he open, topside shoulder. Ball's thrown, I'm going to pick it off.
There we go.
So, yeah,
There we go.
real easy play,
There we
but
go.
it felt good, got us going. Then Savon get the score right after.
I'm glad
So
you said that.
That had
That's
us even more
crazy, man.
hyped. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
had me
that
lit
was-
for real. Seeing Savon score right after, I was like, man, you couldn't have drew it up any better. Like,
And I'm sending with both of y'all, man. That's crazy, man. That's what's up, man.
man.
Hey, what was your part? So
No, I did want to touch on playing at a FBS.
Okay.
You know, you touched on it, that feeling, man.
Bruh,
I think the
different.
biggest thing, especially Tech, man, because with you get to Tech, the only way to see outside the stadium is looking up. You know, at Richmond, you just it's high school really, but a little bit bigger. Hey, so I'm walking out the tunnel. I'm like, man, like, you know what? This
It's
is crazy.
crazy.
This is crazy for sure. But it gives you that motivation though, because it's like, I want to make a play. I want to make that play.
Did y'all have any animosity against them for not recruiting y'all? Like y'all, that was in y'all's backyard. They didn't send y'all no O's, you know. So was that like part of your, you know, like motivation as well?
yeah, I would say so. I
Yeah.
always felt like Richmond wasn't going to be the end. Obviously, once I got to college, I started realizing people transferring. Realistically, everybody, by the time we played Tech, like, transfer portal's a thing. Like, we sitting there, if you play good, like, you have a chance to go up to that FBS. Like, if somebody's telling you that they don't want to go FBS, they probably lying to you for real. So definitely is one of those things is, like, I would love to go crazy. Like, any FBS game, you want to go crazy. But also, not only for that, but you want it for the next level. Because, obviously, we looking to go to the league.
Yeah.
At a certain point, ain't no point in playing if you don't want to keep going at some point, you know. It's like
Right.
all of us at one point in our mind when we're in college ball have that thought, like, NFL, like, this is the game. If I go crazy, this is going to have the scouts looking at me, and then puts it into reality, like, there's a chance. So
No, that's perfect. And you just take us right into our next topic, you know, because I want to get into after college, you know, what was it like to, you know, be recruited to go play pro ball? What was your pro role like that? I know you had a pro day. How was your pro day? How did Richmond help you, you know, get prepared for the NFL? Do you think they did that as a university? What were some other important people that played a role into your process of, which we'll get into where you're playing now currently, you know, playing professional football. But take us back to Richmond, that pro day, that process, you know, seeing if you was even an option to even play in the NFL.
yeah, I'd say the pro day was cool. I trained in Nashville with X3.
Okay.
I trained with them for, 3 months? Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
Trained in Nashville, lived in Nashville.
Okay.
It was cool. Met a bunch of guys. It was a good process. I felt like I had prepared well
Okay.
for the testing. When it came to my actual pro day, I didn't do as good as I thought I was going to do.
Okay.
I don't know what it was, honestly. No excuses. It just I felt
And
like
is that like times, or is that your skill stuff, or was it a little times?
Nah,
Okay.
So for me, it's always been a time thing.
Okay.
Like I said, high school, hand time 4 or 5. Other than that, when you get to college, you're not running no 40s. You playing football. Like, there's no reason to run your
Performance,
40 while
yeah.
you in college. It don't help you at all. So
That wasn't a focus for you. I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when it came to my pro day, I had to hone in. Obviously, I was training here. I trained
Yep.
here with you
Yep.
for that after my pro day, things
Yep.
like that. But yeah, so I tried to get my 40 time down. Got it down a little bit, but not enough, obviously, for what I wanted to do. But then at the same time, I was trying to increase my weight because I'm a lighter guy naturally.
Yeah.
I'm probably your buck 80, 185
Walking
guy,
around,
right,
yeah.
when I walk around. But I knew that I needed to come in a little bit heavier because in college they had me playing safety, not corner.
Yeah.
So
Physicality and
I
stuff.
I tried to come in really heavy. I came in at like 193 something. So I was probably really like 195, 196. Heaviest I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
And then you tack that on to me trying to run a fast 40.
Yeah.
I'm out there looking sloppy.
Yeah.
I'm looking back at pictures. I'm like, man, I
Hey.
probably should have just cut the weight and looked good and had better times. So, yeah, my pro day wasn't the best. I didn't do what I wanted to do.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tip my hat off to you just to even put yourself in a position like that. You know, that's a significant, achievement. There's a lot of young men that play college football but don't even like think about having a pro day. Like you at least had that platform, you had that opportunity, and you deserve your flowers for that because that's not everybody didn't get to do that. So you definitely need to get that, and get your flowers for that. Savon, can you relate to anything? I know y'all came out at the same time.
No, yeah, we did. We were part of the same pro day.
Yep.
And I trained down in Tampa. I do want you to touch on that before I keep going. It's just the training down there. I want to see how it was at X3. But yeah, our pro day, man, it was. I ain't making excuses, but like we running in the wind. It's a little chilly.
Conditions wasn't right.
It wasn't the best, but it's no excuses. But I get out there cold and stuff like that. But my 40 time wasn't the best, regardless. But
no excuses, but realistically,
realistically, but
that's all right though.
yeah, no, just being very honest, man. Being very honest. But I feel like I kind of just relied on my film, the stats at that point. My pro day it wasn't bad. It was decent for a running back for sure. But I do think could have been better. I felt like I prepared better. The times that I was getting down in Tampa and 70-degree weather, 80-degree weather, I was like, man, I'm feeling good. Then come back to Virginia, it's about 40, 50 when we running. And I'm like, man, with the wind, so it was just. I keep making excuses, but
hey, it's realistic.
For sure, it is
that's
very real though, very real.
So, what did you want him to expound to on this training?
Yeah, just talk about like the Richmond training. What did you feel like was different going to what we did at Richmond with the team to more specific to you when you were in Tennessee with X3?
Yeah, honestly, I would say so. X3, you could probably attest to this too. Obviously, when you're trying to get to the next level, they're going to help you think like somebody at the next level. So for me, it's how I'm going about my lifts, more so about what you're lifting versus how much you're lifting, right? Like, obviously, I'm still in there moving weight, preparing for my 225. Like, there's a specific goal in mind of what I need to do. I got to get my 40 down, so this is what we do. It's very, how do I say, it's much more specific. And I feel like they prepare me very well, honestly. Even in things, I want to say like our position training, that this dude Vic, Coach Vic, Ball Hawk, you on Instagram, he the man. But he expanded my thinking just in little things. Like he's the one who told me about like the change in speed. He's like, even if you're not fast, like be smooth. Smooth is fast. And then change the speed when you get out your break burst. Yeah. They're going to see that. They like that.
Tips,
so
man.
by the time I got back for the pro day, like, the position drills, I wasn't even sweating at all. I was like, I'm cool when it come to go get the football and getting in out of breaks.
Yeah.
But yeah, the mindset is everything. Like getting in, doing what you need to do, and then getting up out of there, train like a professional, right? So don't go out here and do your lift for the day, right? And then be hurting a little bit, and then be like, I gotta do this extra, even though I'm hurting just a little bit right now. It's like sometimes you don't need to do that. Like sometimes you do need to put your body first. Like that's telling you at this point in time, you need to recover. Right. And then maybe go do that extra work you want to do, but recover first. Don't do something stupid.
That's a good point.
Just expanding my mind and growing, I feel like, as an athlete, they help me.
Yeah, especially being around, guys that are all like-minded.
Yeah, trying to accomplish the same thing.
Yeah, everybody who's there training with you has got that one goal as well. So it's like you trying to compete with them each and every day compared to you know college. Some guys want to go, some guys know they're not. You know, the mindset was different. I think that was the biggest thing, especially when I was down in Tampa. Other than like the lifting, man, we were doing what's it called, hypertrophy.
Yeah, hypertrophy.
Lived with that. He blow the whistle one. I'm like, damn. Hey, I had to pick up the lightest weight, man. That made me feel soft. I'm used to, you know, benching 315 plus, man. But now I had to go down in weight, made me just, you know.
How they say pause. Nah, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
Nah, but yeah, you know, I had to go down in weight. And I had to go down in weight, and that, you know, hit my ego a little bit, right? Yeah. But no, I definitely think just that type of training, that environment, being around guys who, you know, want to reach that same goal, that really changed everything for me, looking at, you know, making it to the next level.
No, it's interesting, though. You guys play, 4 years in college? You play all these games, and you got so much tape and film, and then they want you to prepare for just one day.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like one day. I don't think that's fair. Like you said, you know, nervous system could be down, just anything going down. But proud of both of y'all, both accomplishing that and achieving that. So that's how I want to fast forward now, though, because my man is playing overseas. Let's get into that. Let's get into, you know, playing over in Germany. How did that even come about? You know, who connected you? You know, how did that even, like I said, for other high school or other guys coming out of college, whatever, that may have other opportunities that can't make it to the NFL, let them know that there's other platforms out here. So can you touch on that a little bit?
Yes, sir. So obviously I was training here with you.
Yes, sir.
Obviously I thought I was going to get some in the NFL, UFL, something like that. That's what obviously was the main goal, but not turning down no options.
For sure.
So we're training here, working out. I was honestly looking into getting jobs. I had a sales interview, didn't go to best. Sitting there trying to figure out what I'm going to do next, man, because I'm training, I'm talking to my agent. There's not really a lot of motion. Things don't seem like they're progressing, really. I know he's putting in a good word for me, but I don't know if something's going to come from it.
It's real.
So, I was sitting at home, and I get a text from my coach from Richmond, Coach Anthony, DB's coach. He said, would you be interested in playing overseas? And I was like, shoot, I might as well. Like, yeah. And he replied and was like, I got a guy who's coaching for the New Yorker Lions in Germany. And I was like, that don't sound too bad at all. Like, put me in touch. So next couple of days, the process was super quick.
Wow.
Like, as soon as I said yeah, like, the coach called me within, I think I hit him up on WhatsApp maybe in the next 2 days, talked to the defensive coordinator, talked to the head coach, all within the same week while I was at the gym.
That's awesome, man.
Talked ball, real simple. And they told me they'd be interested. They just watched my film and then talked to me to make sure I was a good person. And then obviously my coach could attest to the person
Character
I am.
stuff, yeah.
So that helped a lot. I would say it's definitely a good path to go. It's a different path. And any kid who's interested in that, or maybe somebody who's now out of college and looking for something to do, want to stay within ball, I say you got to start a Euro Players account. So this is all new to me.
Yeah, for sure.
They told me, they put me on the game while I was over there because I'm the only one who they how you get over here? I was like, I knew a coach. Like my coach from Richmond texted me, and they was like, you ain't got a Euro Players? I was like, nah, bro. I was like, what's Euro Players?
Wow.
So they have a whole
They
have a whole website called Euro Players, where you can put your film up and contact coaches yourself through Euro Players.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. So I had no idea, but
That's crazy.
A lot of these guys, they go on there and they just constantly marketing themselves, and you can text that coach directly back and forth however many times you want.
Really good information.
And they put all the emails on there and everything. You can see who's online at what time. Yeah.
That's really good, bro.
Yeah, we're going to drop that in the description. The link,
for sure.
Man.
That's
definitely
real.
for guys, you know, thinking to play, just keep playing football, man. But just kind of, I want you to touch on what was it like with the fans over there? Like,
culture and stuff.
Love
right?
over there, like they.
I mean,
They was treating you like college,
man,
or
in Germany.
Man? I know.
It's football's big over there in Germany. And they do it big. Obviously, you got that soccer culture, or they call it football, but that soccer culture is different. Like the fans, face paint, beating on drums, chants, things like that, right? So they kind of carry that over to football. So we had like fans that would show up like beating on the drums and things like that. A lot more super fans, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot more super fans. A lot of kids after games asking for signatures and things like that.
That's
which
good
is
in the
really
community.
nice.
That's really, it makes you feel good,
I
yeah.
was about to say, so a lot of things like that was really nice. The ball itself.
Yeah, what's the talent like?
So the talent is good, I would say.
Like compared to college,
Like FCS?
what you
Is it
think?
FCS?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's what I'm trying to get at without being disrespectful. So you gonna experience no, realistically, you're gonna experience you're gonna go up against guys who played FBS. Like the one running back, he played for Berlin. He played at Boise State back in the day. There's another player. I don't know where he played, but you're going against FBS athletes, right? So, but they have a rule. There's only 2 Americans allowed on the field at the same time. So that's why I had an A on my jersey, right?
Oh, wow.
So it's much harder to be an American over there. That's why they're selective on who they pick. But what it comes down to is your American is going to guard the American, and we just going to play German football. That's what they try to do most of the time.
Wow.
So that's where the style changes. You get into a lot of one-on-one ball. Obviously, you still got, defensive-wise, we still blitzing. We still running complicated blitzes. It's not, simple. The concepts may be a little bit more simplistic. But other than that, it's not much different. I'd say it's probably like FCS ball. Maybe.
And it's 4 downs, and it's all the same stuff, right?
Yeah, it's all, we were college rules.
Okay, college rules.
The other league, the ELF, is NFL rules.
Okay.
What's that? The Euro football league?
European League of Football. Yeah, they're switching to Euro Alliance or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, same exact rules as college. I would say they're probably like a low college one, not low college one, low D1. But at the same time, you're gonna go against guys who played top FBS, and they are like that. So you're going to get some dogs, but then you're going to get some dudes who's working their 9 to 5, and then they showing up to things.
So the growth of it, do you see it being televised over here? Did they televise it over there a lot? Did your parents get to watch you, or what was the accessibility to your games?
Accessibility is pretty well. They had to go through a German website to watch it. It's called Sports Deutschland. .tv. You pay $20 for a team subscription, $50 for every team in the league. But that was because I was in the GFL, so I was specific to Germany. Whereas the other league, the ELF, that's the whole Europe. So you got Madrid, Germany themselves have 5 teams in that league because they're big with football. But those were on the actual television. I could find it on my TV.
That's good, man.
So they do a good job at televising and getting it out there. GFL, they probably need to do a little bit more, but they still got it out there. You can watch it.
Yeah, that's probably the Euro League is trying to grow, man. They're trying to get football everywhere, man. But
yeah, they're trying.
I want to get a little transparent with you.
Uh-oh.
What was the pay like? How does that work? How does that work? Because maybe I'm thinking about strapping up again, putting the boots on, but
gonna get into my finances on the pod.
My pocket watching.
Shoot.
No, you ain't got to say what you make.
Not what you make.
What is the salaries
I ain't
over
got
there?
nothing in this pocket.
You ain't got to say what you make, but what is some of the salaries over there, or part of play?
Okay, so it really depends on how you market yourself.
And production and all that, I'm assuming.
Yeah, depends on how you market yourself. Some teams are obviously going to pay you more. So I played for New Yorker Lions, GFL, right? So they are the only team in the league that was sponsored by a brand. So New Yorker was their main sponsor up until recently. The year I was there this past season, was their very last year being sponsored by New Yorker. But because of that, they had some money to blow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're much more willing to pay you some cash and do things the right way. So, I had insurance over there. I had a little apartment over there. They rented us cars. We had 3 or 4 cars. We all driving a Nissan, sharing it, 5 or 6 imports.
Yeah.
What they call us. But 5 or 6 of us sharing Nissans wherever we want to go. So other than that, all I had to pay for was groceries. So
okay,
that's good.
No, that's cool. Yeah, because I was thinking all the pay was the same over there, but if you got Okay, sponsors change and make it different for sure.
Team matters, and who you are matters.
Production, like with how much you. Yeah.
Exactly. If you can market yourself, so I had a decent season last season. I could probably go back and be like, next
Demand
year if I
something
come back
different, yeah.
overseas, this is my price range. Like Euro players, you can actually set your price range for how much you want a month.
Like your max contract, you're about to get the
max contract. Exactly. Basically.
Fight for that max contract,
You
man.
can.
For sure.
They probably not gonna give it to you, but you can. you can still get up there though. So.
Nah, yeah, that's cool, man.
Do you have any inclination that the NFL and them may try to get affiliated with that at all?
So the NFL is already, they back some teams, I'm pretty sure, in that ELF league.
Okay.
The issue with the ELF league is funding right now, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I don't know the logistics of all their funding and things like that, but they were having some serious issues in the ELF, which is why they started like the European Football Alliance, and like 10 teams joined it, I think.
Okay.
So next year they'll be under that instead of the ELF. But I'm pretty sure it's NFL backed, I think.
Yeah, I see they're trying to go more global, so they need to
trying
support more of these overseas teams
Definitely.
to bring that awareness. But okay,
Yeah, for sure, man. I think what was like. I know I like hearing about this Germany football, man. Did y'all play? What days did y'all play? Was it
there
like
you
the
go
same
with days
thing
of the
one
week,
week?
nights.
Because
Yeah.
I know, during the week we would lift in college, like once or twice a week, before the game. How was that like? You had a set schedule?
Man, you are considered a professional athlete. And in that contract, it says that you are in charge of making sure that you are in shape and prepared to play. So
It's pretty much up to you. You can make your own schedule.
straight like that, I could do whatever I wanted. I could sit on the couch all day if I wanted to. I ain't got to do nothing as long as I'm ready to play. Obviously, ain't nobody doing that.
said,
But listen, I ain't doing that because I'm trying to get them stats. So, but yeah, you could do whatever you want over there, honestly. It's just about being professional at the end of the day. They're not monitoring you. You're a grown man, dog. If you go over there and you don't do what you need to do, then you're not going to go far.
Wow.
Because a lot of people that is over there, at least I thought, they had the same mindset as me. Like, I'm over here, the GFL is nice, and this is a great place for me to get more film, but this isn't my end goal. Like, I plan on going back to the States and making myself better over here so that when I get back, they look at me and they're like, dang, like, he been working. Like, he's still in shape. He ready to go. He ready to play. So
You looking at it like a stepping stone for sure.
exactly.
Yeah.
Most people use it as a stepping stone. Now, I do know guys who went over there, use it as a stepping stone, and then they go back, and they go back again because they treat you nice over there. They really do. If you find the right team, they're gonna bring you back year after year, and they're gonna treat you right. So it depends on how you play cards.
I bet you, especially if you're doing what you're supposed to do, man.
No, that's real.
And you getting love like that.
No, that's real. That's good stuff, though. Well, now we got to get to our part, man. We got to ask you, as we always come to, what gave you the unfair advantage? Why are you ready when the lights come on? Why are you ready when the ball is snapped? What are some of the things you've done in preparation in giving you the unfair advantage to be where you're at today?
It's a good question. I say it definitely it started at a young age,
Yeah.
man. It started, I feel like it's been instilled in me, the unfair advantage. I feel like
It's real.
you can get an unfair advantage by being prepared for a football game, but at the same time, when you've been doing it for years and years and years, the unfair advantage is about as unfair as it gets, man. When you started, when you 5 years old, throwing football around, even little things like, I think back to when I'm a kid and I'm playing in the yard with my boys and we just throwing the football around, but we playing tackle football in the yard. Like, that's an unfair advantage.
Because you're learning at a young age.
I'm learning how to just tackle with no pads on. Like, I'm learning to, like, throwing the ball up, jackpot. I'm learning how to high point the football throughout my whole childhood. Now I'm going into football and I got natural hands. It's easy, and I ain't have to work for it as much. So that's something that I feel like definitely gave me an unfair advantage. But then on top of that, film study, for sure. If you can figure out somebody's tendencies and actually figure out how to watch film, that's going to give you that advantage. I say I gained that many, many times.
It's real.
Over teams just from that. And then work ethic and
support system. I know you had all that.
Work ethic, support system, and doing the right thing when no one's watching.
Yeah.
Little things like, is you going to do 10 reps or is you going to do 9? It's
Right.
as simple
Difference,
as that.
yeah.
Like, you're going to do 20, you're going to do 19. Like, a lot of times,
Taking the
when you're in your
shortcuts.
day-to-day, you go to the gym by yourself. You tell yourself you're doing 20 push-ups. Nobody's there to tell you do your 20.
Right.
You get to college, you can tell the people that that's not instilled in, and they don't got that advantage because you're in your workouts, and coach is telling you. Coach Brinks is telling us,
On you.
we got this many reps. Do not cheat. And he watching somebody, and that dude cheats, and everybody got to restart.
Wow.
It's like little things like that. It's like, man, the advantage is instilled in you, but you got to start at some point to instill that advantage. So
It's real, man. It's good.
That's real,
It's
yeah.
real. It's good stuff.
I'm glad you touched on that, man.
That's good stuff,
Yeah,
yo.
especially you still playing ball for sure. You've had the consistency, you know. You've had the unfair advantage in you. So
Nah, that is real. But no, we appreciate that. Now we're gonna have some fun, man. All right, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get into our NFL picks.
first
Coming
off,
up.
who's your team, man? You know, shout out your NFL team if you got one.
I ain't even really got one no more, man.
Oh,
Used to be
man.
Commanders, right?
It was the Saints because of
Oh,
Reggie.
Saints.
Oh,
I had
I
to rock
see
with
why.
Reggie
Yeah,
Bush,
yeah.
bruh.
I see why.
Reggie Bush, Drew Brees, but obviously we rock with the Commanders home team.
Well, we do this every week, man. So I want you to have some fun with us. Me and Savon look like I think if we kept track of this, we ain't doing too well.
might be in
But-
the negative,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.
But we really need to
good.
start keeping track of this, though. Okay, so when we make our picks,
Track of this one. This first one.
Yeah, we'll keep
First
track of this
go
one.
ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say the games. Y'all just yell the teams out who y'all choose. Okay.
Let's-
All right, so the first one we got for Thursday night, you got Eagles versus Giants.
Go ahead.
You saying like that's complicated? You thinking hard about that one?
Oh,
Eagles, man.
Eagles.
Come on,
See, I was negative. I picked the Eagles last week. I picked the Chiefs last week, man. So now I gotta really think about it, man.
He's like, oh yeah, they lost at Denver. That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
man. I seen the head coach, not to go get long winded, but the Giants head coach brought up AJ Brown not
Being
catching
happy.
the rock, not being happy. He trying to stir the pot. But I'm still gonna go with the Eagles, man. I'm still with them.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles too.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got Broncos and Jets. Is the Jets, have they won a game or no?
No, I think they're 0-5.
0-5.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, but they were
some-
talking about how good Justin Fields is playing, but they 0-5.
I guess, man.
Not good
So
enough.
Broncos and Jets. Who y'all going? Who y'all going with?
Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, they just beat the Eagles. They gonna go.
I'm going with the Jets for their first win, man.
See, you trying to be different.
Nah,
see,
man, I
see
just- I
it
see
in you,
it.
man. You trying to be different. But
I
go
think
ahead.
Aaron Glenn's doing something there, man. They just got to complete a game. They got to finish a game. They need one, though. They do.
He doing something there with the 0-5 for sure.
Yeah.
He's doing something there.
You doing a lot.
But you think about the pieces. I got to look at the defense. The offensive
Yeah.
side, though, you got Reese Hall.
Yep.
What's the receiver?
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett
Reese
Wilson and all them. Yeah, so they
Garrett.
got some pieces. It's just they can't stop nothing, though.
They got Sauce Gardner, man.
But they said he
They
declined.
talking about-
Yeah, they
they
was talking about him
talking about Sauce.
declining. Yeah,
He
they said.
declining,
We want to get into that segment.
Yeah, you
Talk
get
about
into that.
Sauce.
I done seen that too. They was like, yo,
Damn.
he on the decline,
Paying
man.
them too much not
Yep.
to be getting no interceptions.
Yeah. All right, now we got the Browns and the Steelers.
It's gonna be a good game, for sure.
So you know Flacco's gone. So this is Gabriel's game. But if he doesn't do well, Shador may get in. I don't know, but
You hoping for that for
hey,
sure, right? So you wishing bad on Gabriel.
no, I don't, man. I don't really. Yo, what they got going on over there, I ain't really like. Nah,
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go with the. I'm going with the Browns, man.
the Browns,
Yeah.
Steelers.
Steelers. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Steelers as well. Patriots and Saints.
Patriots, man. I don't even want to say nothing about that.
They looking good though. Drake
Did
May,
just
yeah.
be the Bills, man. Yeah.
Diggs was balling, man. Him and
Diggs was
Drake May.
hooping, man.
Patriots look good. Give me the Saints.
Yeah, he's a Saints fan. So I'm gonna go with Patriots as well. Rams and Ravens.
Damn. Ravens my squad, man, but that boy Puka with the
You talking about Kobe Turner? Give me
Oh,
them
yeah.
Rams.
Yeah.
Hey,
Kobe Turner, give me them Rams.
Richmond grad, Richmond alumni, man. But
There we go.
That's right.
I'm going with my squad, man. The Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Gotta go Rams.
Cardinals and Colts.
Colts.
Man, yeah.
They
I don't
tough
know.
right now, man.
Colts is tough, man. Y'all see that the Cardinals coach
Nah.
smacked the dude for dropping the ball early? Y'all ain't see that?
The running back.
Yeah, the running back. You ain't see that
Nah,
play. The running back ran like 70 yards, dropped the ball early.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I didn't know the coach smacked him, but I
The
did
coach
see
on
him
the
drop.
sideline smacked him in his chest.
Oh man.
They got fined $100K for that, man.
That's why I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm just playing.
Oh yeah, they down here. I'm going with the Colts too, man.
Colts.
Okay, we got Seahawks and Jaguars.
Jaguars just beat the Chiefs too,
Yeah.
man. So I'm sticking with that. They on a hot streak right now.
They 5-1, right?
I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
They 5-1.
Yeah, give me the Jags.
I'm gonna take the Jags too.
Yeah.
They 5-1 without Travis Hunter even blowing up.
Don't that boy JSN with the Seahawks. Don't sleep on him.
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah.
Don't sleep.
We got Cowboys and Panthers.
That's a good game too.
I don't like the Cowboys, but give me the Cowboys. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the Panthers, man.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
The Rico Dowd, I know y'all seen that game last week. The running back.
He had a good game, and they won too, didn't they?
Yeah, and they won.
But Dak's having an MVP type season.
All right, man. They always say that.
Yep.
But that don't mean he gonna win. I just said he had like individual stats.
Nah, for sure.
For now, he doing all right.
All right, we got Titans and Raiders. Titans and Raiders.
Oh, this a trash game.
He called it a trash.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders, man.
Titans just won their first game last week.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Cam
Nail
Ward
biter.
got-
They
Yep.
can't
his
go
first
back to
win.
back, man. They can't go back to back. Even though Geno Smith, he ain't looking the best either. But
He's leading the league in interceptions.
Is he?
yeah,
I didn't even know that. Give me the Titans. Appreciate that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good stat.
I'm taking my dog at the RB position.
He gonna win the game
Josh
for
Jacobs.
Nah,
What you talking about?
you. Who you talking about? Talking about Jonty?
I'm just messing with you.
My
Talking
boy,
about Jetty?
Genty, man.
Genty.
What's his name?
Ashton Genty.
Maybe.
It's not enough.
All right, man.
He gonna win a game for him. Watch. Come on.
Okay, man.
I got the Raiders,
I'm
man.
gonna go with Titans. 49ers and Buccaneers.
Oh, that's a game for sure. They got Purdy back yet? Or nah?
Oh, Matt
It don't
Jones is
matter.
balling
Yeah,
though.
you don't want Purdy back right now. Not right now.
Man, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. But they just keep winning games, squeaking them out.
Yeah, I'm going with
Field
the
goals,
Bucks.
going with the Bucks.
Got to go with the Bucks.
Rookie
Yeah.
receiver, Double E, cold, man.
It's awesome, man. He's crazy. But no, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Buccaneers, man.
Thank you, man. I thought you were about to say
I'm
something.
gonna go with
else.
Buccaneers, man. Baker's tough. No, they tough, man.
Hey, it's a good week of football.
It is a
man.
good week.
Good
It's some
week
good
of
games.
football. Hey, don't take my picks. I'm just up here picking, man. Just watching football. That's it.
Don't
Yeah,
take
man.
mine either. You're going to go broke.
All right, man. Aaron, listen, man. It's been good having you on, guy. We appreciate you, sharing everything, watching you grow up. It's been a true honor for me being a coach and watching you grow in this area. Overcome a lot of obstacles, making your way out of Winchester, playing Division I football. You are a true, like a lot of our kids need to see that, what you've accomplished and what you've done. And now continue to pursue your career. Like I think overseas is intimidating for a lot of people. For you to take that on and have a passion for football and take your talents over there, and I just want to, because I did train with you this past off season, and I just want you to know, man, that it was a true honor to do that as well and watch you continue to work and chase your dream, even when it didn't look like it was anything going to be there. You got up every day and you came to workouts with the right attitude and the right mindset. So just want our viewers to know that, though, and to support you. Anything they need to follow you on any platforms, check him out in Germany, guys. Aaron Banks, guys, from Sharando, played at Richmond. Follow him on all platforms. And, let's be supporters from him in our community here in Winchester. Savon, you got anything?
Yeah, man. It's been a blessing for me to see it, since middle school to where you at now. I feel like it's good for the city to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Right here in Winchester, we can travel the globe, really.
Amen.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on the show, dog, and always is a blessing, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, guys. So if you like this episode, man, make sure you just like, subscribe, share it. Go follow us on all of our Unfair Advantage platforms. We appreciate you guys tuning in each week. We're gonna keep trying to bring that raw content, raw conversations, and bringing back our hometown legends as well. So just keep following us, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it,
Thank
man.
you.